the tree project came about because I was commissioned by a vineyard and a cultural fine arts centre to photograph trees to celebrate the anniversary of a Mallorcan poet. And I sort of stuck my hand up without really thinking about it because the interesting thing for me was that I saw the trees and plants of the island around Mallorca, where this project was, as being different through northern eyes than through the inhabitants' eyes, because they're so used to seeing them. A palm tree for me is an exotic thing and reminds me of the Mediterranean on holidays. And the Aleppo pine, which is one of their most prominent species, is every day there. But to me, it's just a beautiful plant in its own right. But the one that was important to capture because it was shot in the vineyards of an estate called Count Achete is the olive. Now, I was not aware that some of these olives are 2,000 years old. And when you're confronted with a landscape full of trees of this age and their spectacular growth and trunks and how they manage to go through it, regardless of weather, fire, man's efforts at destruction, and still produce fruit every year is quite extraordinary. But like all things that you have to wait for, none of it was particularly that easy. There was one image, in particular, Ghost Olive, that I had scouted the day before, and it looked very ordinary against the background, but I got there just after dawn at about 6 o'clock on a March morning, and I was setting up the camera hoping to find something in the foliage and the shape of the tree, the way it was sitting on this path, leaning out over it in this rather bent way. And then as I clocked the sun over my shoulder, I realized it would be a fleeting moment between the branches of a large oak tree behind me, that one ray of sunshine would come down and just touch the new growth. And so it was. It was there for maybe 20 seconds in this light, but it brought the whole image alive and allowed all the background to sit into this wonderful dark soup of vegetation. But it vanished just as quickly as it appeared, which is why it's called Ghost Olive.